TikTok is giving Amazon a run for its money. Chat is now available in Amazon seller support, and now you can upload videos in multiple languages on your Amazon listings. This and so much more on this week's episode of The Weekly Buzz.
How cool is that? Pretty cool, I think.
Welcome back to another episode of the Serious Sellers Podcast. My name is Carrie and I will be your host. And this is our Weekly Buzz, which is our weekly episode where we give you all of the latest news and updates for Amazon, Walmart, and the e-commerce world. We also give you updates on Helium 10 new alerts and features. And we also will give you a serious strategy for serious sellers of any level. So let's go ahead and see what's buzzing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this first article, which is how TikTok Shop is giving Amazon a run for their money. And I do know that they are doing a lot of amazing incentives for sellers. First of all, there's no fees. They're also covering shipping costs for you. And if you give discounts with some of their promotions, they often will actually cover those discounts. So for example, if you give a 30% off discount through one of their promotions, they'll cover the 30% discount cost so that you don't have to pay for it. And I've actually talked to sellers who have made more money than their usual listing price for products. In addition to that, they're giving customers coupons to purchase and really helping to incentivize them to start purchasing on TikTok. So they'll give them a $20 off coupon. I know I bought something that was $21.95 and I got $20 off. So I only paid $1.95 for it. Let's go ahead and get into the article that talks about this. This article is titled TikTok Shop Wants to Beat Amazon at Its Own Game. And it's from Bloomberg. And they talk about a seller who had started getting all these incentives to sell on TikTok Shop. And they were really surprised at how they even did $10,000 in sales the day after Cyber Monday, even after all of this was done. Really, really cool stuff that they started selling and learning how to use TikTok Shop. And because of all the incentives, they were more profitable, which I know a lot of people on Amazon are kind of wondering what's going on with profitability because it keeps shrinking. So this could be a potentially good opportunity, especially while they're giving these no fee incentives to get in there. But something that's really interesting is that they're saying that Amazon shouldn't be too worried yet because basically people are seeing things on TikTok. They don't necessarily yet trust the platform, so they're purchasing elsewhere. So they might go to Amazon. In addition to that, the shipping isn't as fast on TikTok. So you can see that people are going to go and want that two-day shipping, which is why you'll see a lot of people, buying something on Amazon. Maybe it's the same brand. So a lot of times people will look for the same thing that they found on TikTok to see if they can actually find it on Amazon to buy that. Something else that I found very interesting in this article is that they were talking about how people are saying it's kind of like a farmer's market or a digital craft fair because you can do live selling on TikTok Shop and people can ask questions and you can interact with the product live and show people how to use it. So it's a really good opportunity to kind of have a different experience for people and really incentivize them to purchase. I'm really curious to know if any of you have started selling on TikTok Shop and how you've done so far. Put your comments below and just let us know how you're doing. Have you had a hard time starting? Have you gotten some success on TikTok Shop? We would really like to know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the second article, which is something I think a lot of people are going to really like. And hopefully this is something that is really beneficial for a lot of sellers. And that is that now that you can actually get chat instead of just email and phone call on seller support. So this is a little press release document that was released by Amazon. So you can now chat with an actual person. So instead of having to call, you can actually chat. So there's an FAQ. So one big question, that's what I had. I thought, is it going to be a chat bot? Because I can't stand dealing with those. So they said, will I be communicating with an actual human? And yes. All live chats will be handled by a seller support associate. Will I receive the same level of service that I do with email? And it says many cases you will, and then you don't have to go back and forth with email. And in what cases is it not available? It says they can currently help you with the majority of support issues with chat. So that is a really good thing that they'll be able to kind of help with a bunch of different things with chat. And basically you have to go and find it in the same way that you would any other support, and there will be an option for chat. So my question is, what do you think about this? And are you going to start utilizing the chat feature instead of email or the phone call, or what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Okay, this next article is really exciting, especially for the US, because there are so many people with different languages in this country, and you want to really market to as many people as possible. And I know I've been noticing a lot of Spanish keywords when I'm doing keyword research in our Helium 10 tools. And this is a great opportunity to be able to reach Spanish speakers and all speakers of a lot of different languages. So this article talks, or this is actually an announcement from Seller Central, that now you can actually upload your videos in other languages. So now you can upload Spanish videos, you can upload Chinese videos, or other languages that you think that your customers might be looking at your listings, and maybe they might need it in their native language. So this will help you to be able to sell to those people and really showcase your product to a wider variety of people. And I'm really excited about this. I think this is really a great thing to be able to kind of further expand the languages on your listings that you already have now. Let us know in the comments below if you think this is a great thing and if you're going to get started doing it right away, or what you think about, being able to upload these videos in different languages. This next article is about being able to upload more than one product to your videos for your ads. I think this is a great opportunity to showcase more than one product. I noticed that when I was able to show more than one product on my brand story and my A+ content, that people were buying in bulk or bundles, basically, of things that they weren't buying in bundles before. So this is a great opportunity to showcase all of your products in one video and catch the eye of a lot of different customers. So this is actually an announcement from, advertising on Amazon. And the way that it works is you're going to be able to upload those 3 different products. And why it's important is, you're going to be able to get more brand exposure and just a lot more reach. Maybe one person might not be looking for one thing that you sell, but maybe one of the other items they're going to be interested in. So it's a really good opportunity there. Also, this is where the feature is available. It is available in the US, Canada, Mexico, and then all these other countries across South America, Europe, Middle East, and in the Asia Pacific. So check out to see if your country is allowing this, and start getting some of these video ads up. And so I think this is going to be a really good thing for showcasing even more of your products and incentivizing people to buy more of your products all at the same time. So the next article here is in the Walmart realm, and that is basically that Walmart is going to continue to invest in their e-commerce platform in 2024. And this is according to an article on meatpoultry.com. They did see quite a bit of growth on their digital market, so they want to keep growing it. They actually talk about how it was even more, they had more growth in China. However, they are still just overall growing this marketplace so that, more customers can buy their products online, since more people are switching to online shopping. So it's a really, good time to get into Walmart as well. If you really want to grow your brand and your products, maybe consider selling on Walmart as well. Okay, this next article is a bit of sad news, and that is that basically Etsy had to lay off a bunch of workers because their sales were flat. So they laid off 225 workers. I'm not sure what this means for the future of Etsy or what they're thinking about sales trajectories, but it is really a curious thing. I know there are a lot of Etsy sellers who watch our content. So if you're an Etsy seller, have you seen sales kind of stay the same? Have you seen growth? I know it really is dependent on the individual seller. So, this really could be dependent, seller to seller, but also Amazon does have Amazon Handmade, and you can get these products pretty quickly. So that might be something that's been causing some competition for Etsy. But hopefully this doesn't mean that it's doomsday for Etsy and that we'll see them revive again. Okay, this is last but not least, but this is a really good thing for apparel brands. And I think that because of Shein and Temu, those are really big platforms that are really competing with Amazon right now, and they sell mostly apparel. And we saw last week with the fees, they're reducing fees for apparel, which I think maybe has something to do with the fact that they want to compete with those platforms. But now they have a new Fit Insights tool that's going to help give apparel and shoe brands access to fit specific insights about their products to help the customers get the right sizing so they can help reduce returns. I think this is a really good thing to help offering sellers the opportunity to improve upon their actual sizing measurements to make sure they're the most accurate for customers to prevent the most amount of returns. I do sell in this category, and I think this is a really good thing for all of us. I do sell in this category, and I think this is a really good thing to add and really help us to be more specific with our sizing so that all of our customers can get the exact product that they want with the exact right fit. All right, so that is all of our news. So let's go ahead and check out with Shivali what our Helium 10 feature updates are. So Shivali, go ahead and take it away.
Hi guys, let's get into this week's Helium 10 new feature alerts. We have some ground to cover today. The first feature being located inside of Cerebro, our reverse ASIN keyword research tool. Let's talk about the Amazon total search volume and Amazon average search volume metrics. Diving into Cerebro, essentially, when you're performing a keyword search and say you end up filtering down any group of keywords or phrases, then the tool will actually tell you what the total search volume is for that given pool of phrases, as well as what the average search volume is per phrase. The first number is especially helpful if you want to understand the combined impact or reach of all the keywords that your products are ranking for on page 1, while the latter is great for understanding individual averages of your pulled key phrases. Since the multi-ASIN search that I have pulled up here is quite broad and it includes indexed keywords and phrases, we have a Amazon total search volume that is upwards of 3.5 million. But let's refine the search to have an organic ranking somewhere between positions 1 and 50. In applying these filters, what you're going to see now is the combined value of your page 1 reach. And that for us in this coffin shelf market is 22,000 roughly. Alternatively, in the case that you want to see the search volume of all the keywords that your competitors are beating you on, you could use a different filter instead of the position rank filter. You could use the relative rank filter. And then proceed to take a look at those metrics. How cool is that, right? All right, and the second thing that I want to talk about now is filter presets available inside of Atomic. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you navigate over to Atomic, you can actually access this inside of the Analytics or the Ad Manager tabs. I'm already inside of Analytics and I'm in the Search Terms tab. So I'm just gonna stay here, but you guys are more than welcome to do this inside of the Ad Manager tab as well. You probably are gonna see this inside of Cerebro too. And going down, say that instead of going through all of these 1450 search terms, I want to take a look at the last 60 days. I know that I want to see those different search terms that have 20 clicks, but no orders, no PPC orders. And I'm spending at least $3 on that search term. Well, now I can actually go in and click Save Filter Preset. And when I click Save Filter Preset, you're going to be able to name it and then click Apply. And every time you go back into Atomic, you're actually going to be able to access it quickly with just one click by clicking Filter Library and then select whatever you'd like to see. And it's automatically going to take those search terms and narrow them down based off those filters that you selected. So be sure to take advantage of this. If you are really interested in minimizing your actions, maybe you have a lot going on, and you really want to get straight into the actionable data and insights that will move your business forward, then this is a really quick way to do that, to optimize those PPC campaigns you have. Or even if you're doing this inside of Cerebro, you're using the filter presets to quickly get in and take a look at any new keywords or phrases that might be relevant to your niche. So be sure to take advantage of this if you really want to minimize the actions that are needed to get to actionable data and insights. And I wish you much success.
All right. Thank you so much for those updates. Helium 10 is always doing a great job of just updating products that we offer and then coming out with great new tools that can help you to further your business. So we are so excited about all the things that are going to be coming in 2024. So keep staying tuned to the Weekly Buzz so you can be the first to know about all of these new updates. And last but not least, we have our training of the week. So we will go ahead and send it on over to Bradley for the training video of the week.
How to automate your Amazon keyword research. All right, we've been talking about a lot of strategies as far as how to find top keywords from your competitors, from your own listings, etc. Now, the way I showed it to you guys, it doesn't take too much time, but maybe you've got 10, 20 products and you want to be checking your competitors' keywords once a week. Well, it can start getting pretty tedious and time consuming and a lot of data that you're going to have to process to every single week or every other week. Go through all of your products and all of your competitor products and know, all right, is my competitor ranking for any new keywords that I didn't know so I can put it in my listing? So how would you like a way to just put time back in your hands? I mean, time is money, right? So that, this could take hours and hours a month, but instead of that, let Helium 10 do the work for you. How can you automate keyword harvesting from your competitors' keywords? Well, it actually goes back to your dashboard. All right. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back to just your regular dashboard. Okay. And you're going to hit Insight Settings on the very bottom left of the screen, Insight Settings. All right. Once you do that, you are going to find the keyword Insight Settings, and then you are going to hit 4 insight types, and you are going to select Customize under Keyword Suggestions based on my competitors. All right. So hopefully you've set your competitors. And if you haven't set your competitors on your Insights dashboard, there's videos that we have on our dashboard on how to do that. But you want to put your top 5 competitors for all of your products. And these are the ones that you probably are running Cerebro off of. Once you've got that done, like I said, go to your Insights types, hit under Customize under Keyword Suggestions based on my competitors. And what you're going to do here is you're going to enter exactly whatever you like to do inside of Cerebro. You're basically automating your Cerebro process. So maybe you said, hey, I want to know any keyword where the search volume is at least 400 and my rank is like, maybe I'm not ranking at all. So I'm going to put 0 and 0, but at least one of my competitors is ranking in the top 20 positions. All right. That's it. You just fill it out just like you would on Cerebro. So now anytime that one of my competitors for any one of my products, right, is getting sales from a new keyword that I'm not ranked for, now I'm going to get actually an insight on it or a notification right here. And it'll tell me, hey, your competitor is ranking for these new keywords. Would you like to start tracking it? Would you like to start putting it in your listing? This is like super, super cool, guys. Next level. If you don't have access to it, you're going to need the diamond plan in order to access this. But I mean, talk about putting money and time back in your hands. I mean, this saves hours and hours of work. You now don't have to even run Cerebro almost ever again on your products unless you want to do some advanced filtering. But you can now get those keywords delivered to you in a message saying, hey, your competitor is getting sales from these keywords. Do you want to put it into your listing? So guys, if you want to start automating it, make sure to set that up on your Insights dashboard.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for, staying up to this point. I do want to leave you with something that I think will be really helpful going into this next year. And that is our 2024 Daily Habits Seller Checklist. Now, I actually helped to put this together, and it's daily habits that are going to help you to stay on track, to monitor things that are really important for your business, things like your sessions and your page views and all the kind of metrics that you need to make sure that you're staying on top of your account. There's a ton of different things in this checklist that are going to help give you really good habits to help you to continue to grow in 2024. So I hope that you all check it out. It's really just an easy, free, clickable download. You can actually check these things off digitally, so you don't even have to download and print this thing out. You can do it all on your computer. So we will have the link ready for you in down below in the description so that you can check out this Daily Habits checklist. And I think you all are going to love it. So go ahead and check it out. And we will see you all again next week, and we'll see what's buzzing. Bye, everyone.